everybody, one of Wiisdom here, 2:44 in the morning, trying to hit my new goal of being in bed 3 to 3:30 a.m. and probably not going to make it, but hey, it's nice to try. Just introduced Miss Ember, the Samurai Fire Element Sentinel of the Sentinel Battle Class, whatever. That didn't flow well, did it? That said, who are we going to introduce now? This is cool. Let me check what this is. Okay, yeah. Just a comment I had to check there. This is going to be our first life element introduction. Really, there's only one life element character available. I know Crash is life element, but I mean, if you don't have the PS4, you know, you're kind of probably without him. And a bigger deal, this is our first knight that we're going to introduce. So 2 firsts here. I think the figure looks great. I am very excited to see how this guy pans out. But this is going to be life element knight. Ambush. Let's check him out.
Wiisdom and reap.
Okay.
Portal Master, I can teach your Imaginators the ways of nature, and no one wants to mess with nature.
Okay, cool.
And as a knight, I am familiar with a secret technique that other knights can learn. Too bad for everyone else.
The ground stab looks like something I would enjoy. I will hopefully remember the vault. I'm not sure. Before anything crazy happens, we're gonna go.
It is, of course, natural.
Okay, that's okay. Everything's in. Alright, so what we'll go ahead and do is check out his idle animations for a little while. This is not me turning him around. He just kind of does it on his own. Now, when we unboxed him, I don't think I could come up with what I wanted to say, but you knew what I was thinking of. It's Smolder Dash. To me, facially, I mean, obviously there's like, you conjure up something along the lines of Stump Smash and Tree Rex, just on his appearance, but then if you specifically study the facial structure, it's similar to Smolder Dash, in my opinion, albeit, you know, in a life element sort of a vibe. If you didn't know, his slogan is Wiisdom and Reap, as he said. Let's listen to it one more time.
Wiisdom and reap.
Love it. I really like his voice. I think it suits the character. According to the websites, which, you know, not sure how all of this is going to stack up and translate. We don't have stat cards, etc., which they never really translated well either. But according to the website, power 300 out of 350, armor 150 out of 350, agility 150 out of 350, and luck 200 out of 350. There were many mysterious things in the mystical bamboo forest, but none more so than Ambush. The forest was considered to be one of Skyland's greatest... Now I'm spinning him around, by the way. That was not him. Skyland's greatest natural wonders, and no outsider, good or bad, was ever permitted to trespass. But that didn't stop Chaos's mother. After deciding that the ancient trees would make an exquisite display in her royal courtyard, she commanded her army of chainsaw-wielding trolls to chop down the entire forest. This angered Ambush, the mystical tree knight, who saw the atrocity and swore revenge. Wielding his mythic sword, he fought off the trolls and forced Chaos's mother into hiding. When Master Eon heard the story, he knew that the mysterious sword master would make the ideal sensei, and promised to go green himself if Ambush would join the Skylanders team. Ambush now trains other knights, and those who are not environmentally conscious cower in fear. So, cool background story there. More importantly, in-game, he is aesthetically appealing, is he not? We can get a good look. Oh, that was a nice shot as I spun him around. There's a good look at the little engraving on his vest there, the backside. Also his cuffs, very interesting. It's almost like a Minecraft texture you would see if you've made many of those. You know, the little pixel arts, if you will. But I gotta say, just something about this guy visually is appealing. He's very, very much conveys the look of a fighter, in my opinion. So, let's take a look at what we've got to work with here. Whack attack is our primary. Press X to use your sword. Simple enough, says nothing about a combo. I'm kind of thinking there may be one in there, though. We'll have to see, though. He's a knight. They might do things a little differently. Some of those crystal shards in the background, I swear I just saw two that looked like candy corn. There's actually, yeah, if you pay attention to that stuff in the background, see if you don't agree with me. You also see the elements floating around. I saw magic. I think I saw life just a little bit ago. Fire went by. Anyway, you enjoy that if you're not inclined to read along, and I'll just tell you what I see here on the screen. Secondary attack is Splintering Punch. Press B to knock your enemies back and then fly into them. Statistically, any character that has bamboo of any sort is going to turn out to be pretty impressive. We'll see if he holds up to that. Those are our box stock, primary, secondary. Now, our first upgrade for 500 is Meditative Strike. Briefly stand still to charge up your sword attack. That'll be interesting. After that, we've got our tertiary of Arboreal Upheaval. Press Y to summon bamboo trees that will throw enemies into the air. That should be fun. Then we've got Leaf on the Wind. Hold X to perform a flying spin slash. And lastly, Mark of the Angry Tree. Whack attack, which is our primary, leaves a mark on your enemies. On the third mark, that enemy will take extra damage. Marks weaken over time. So, sounds like an interesting set of base upgrades there. 5, 7, 9, and 1200 respectively. Total bill if you're buying at home would be, what, 3300, I believe? Top path, as we'll have to refer to it for now, is Pruning the Hedges. Get started here. Using Meditative Strikes when you get marked enemy bonus damage does even more damage. This will be interesting to document, won't it? Slam Trunk during whack attack combos. They've never said anything about combos until now, but I had a sneaking suspicion there would be. Hold B to smash enemies with a giant bamboo tree. Okay, sounds interesting. And then Spinning Bamboo Pile Driver. See it this Sunday on pay-per-view. During whack attack combos, hold Y to pile drive a bamboo tree on top of enemies. Okay, these are things we're going to have to see to appreciate, but they sound interesting. Wood knocks you. This is our first upgrade on the bottom path. Press Y, then X to send out large bamboo projectiles. That sounds very promising. The Sharing Tree. Splintering Punch now creates an area of effect, giving marks to your enemies. And a new leaf on life. Arboreal Upheaval creates a zone of pain around you. Marks absorbed by Arboreal Upheaval increase this zone's duration. This is striking up some similar similarities to Zook's. What is it? Let me try and think of it. Floral Defender, and what is the other one? I don't know. I think Floral Defender is the one we're trying to think of. Most people went with a bazooka upgrade, right? It's like more offensive. It's more, yeah, this is cool. This is what we're going to get. His other path, which I believe is Floral Defender, if I'm not mistaken, the one with just like the shields of bamboo that turn into cactus, as you progress, that's an amazing path, and this kind of reminds me of that. I'm instantly kind of drawn to that. Soul Gem is going to be Nature's Revenge. You need to unlock Arboreal Upheaval to purchase this ability. That's not saying, oh wait, that's because, okay, we've already got a Soul Gem. That's the deal there. So, hold Y to execute a stronger Arboreal Upheaval. I believe his Soul Gem is in Cradle of Creation. So, if you're looking to fully max out a character, he's a good one to have, when you first purchase the game, because he's got a Soul Gem, I believe, in Chapter 1. After that, this is a Sky Chi. It's called Foreseen Victory. The ultimate Sensei attack, hold right trigger to perform your Sky Chi power, and you can use the left analog stick to select targets. Not steer, but to select targets, so that's going to be interesting. That said, the Night Sensei Shrine is found in Shellmont Shores. Say that 5 times fast. Someone just said that 5 times fast, didn't they? Yeah. But Night Sensei Shrine found in Shellmont Shores. Night Sensei Shrine found in Shellmont Shores. Night Sensei found Shrine in Shell. That wasn't too bad. But I only did it 3 times. Who knows what the next 2 would have brought. Let me actually come back in here. Whack attack. X uses the sword. Splintering punch. Knock your enemies back. And then fly into them. Okay. Let's give this a go here. So primary attack. Maybe he doesn't have a combo. I mean, he sort of changes his like swings and sort of has like the spin around. But that is the primary and what it looks like. Jump up with the primary. Oh, that's sad. I guess since the technique is the ground pound, I thought he would have an amazing ground pound ability. That said, we'll see if that does any extra damage. Standard. It seems to have a little bit more force with it. Maybe there's like a darker green energy tone and trailing waves, if you will. Secondary attack. This is going to be crazy to see this thing. Oh, I love it. That's amazing. It's a dash attack, too. So that would knock enemies up, and then we fly through them. Can we chain these together? Kind of. I'm spamming B, and that's the best I can do. It's still very cool. Now, can we hit the bamboo? It doesn't seem like it. Let's go get some numbers on these bad boys, shall we? So, primary attack. Oh, good lord. We don't have any other life. We don't have any other night, so that's got to be legit. Virgin, adult, you know, like uncontaminated numbers. 55. That's pretty insane. 27, 5, 28, 55 and 28. 83 on the crit. Let's see if we can get one. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a combo with it. Crazy. Can we see an 83? Can we see one critical? Just one critical hit. Fine. We'll hit 2 dummies and see if we can. Sometimes we'll hit 2. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have never put much stock in critical hits. It's why I always valued speed and armor more than anything else. Which critical hits? 83! Wow, we finally got one. Only like, what, 1 in 92 or something? I mean, that was insane. Secondary attack, though. Let's try to just hit 1 dummy. I don't know if I can do that, but I kind of want to fully appreciate this. Lovely. By hitting a tree. 44436. So it looks like it's going to be a bunch of 4s as they're pushed upwards, and then 24 to 36. On sort of like the final slash, if you will. Jump and secondary does nothing. Jump and primary, let's try. Okay, so it's only 55 to 83. Gonna be the same thing, but it looks a little bit cooler. Now, I thought he would have like the ground pound right off the bat. You know, I mean, Ember kind of had more of a night attack than him with the jump, but again, I'm going to try and not get ambushed. Ha! Little surprise attack things, because I do not... Uh-oh. There's one. I don't want to... Stay away from me, Carp. I do not want this guy to level up. That is a great thing, leveling up. Believe me, I love it. But in Imaginators, and this is a good thing for almost everyone out there except me, you have a situation where it increases your stats and attack damage, and that's not good for what we're trying to do with research. That said, I won't forget to open his Imaginite chest. As mentioned, these go chronological, so, you know, if Starcast was our first one, and then we didn't open Aurora, and so on and so forth, it goes in order, so that's cool to me, anyway. Ultimates.
New headgear.
Grass helmet, okay. I'll take it, plus 50 luck. And that is what he brought to the battlefield. So, let's come in here. You saw how fast he went? He's going to slow down a little bit in here. Man, they're really pushing these platinum. This is the first 2 ads I've seen, at least that I remember, for the platinum chest. So, I nearly bought 3 blind bags, but I held myself back a little bit. So, he's not incredibly slow, but he's pretty not fast. It looks like he's moving quick, but no. He might be a little bit quicker than Ember, but she looks like she's moving faster is the thing. So, another reason you know what, I can just use this. Another reason I came in here, I want to see what this is going to do to the training dummy really bad. Where did he go? Did he go up in the air? I think he's just getting pushed back. Maybe it's because he's bigger. I'm assuming Chompies would go flying. Okay. Set this up again.
Green is supreme.
Alright, let's check it out.
My statistics are, of course,
Upgrades would be
all natural.
okay, so it is knock your enemies back. I must have just been thinking wrong. So that's actually very cool, and I prefer sending them back as opposed to sending them up. Because the up, while it is more visually interesting, the knockback is better because I can do that and then run this way with the dash, and then sort of like get a recovery item or switch Skylanders. And his primary attack, even though there's no combo in there, it's pretty pertinent. 55 to 83 made quick work of the training dummy. Look at the stitching. Look at the graphical detail. This game looks really, really good. Now that I have the Wii U edition, we're going to get that going here fairly soon. I'll try to make use of having a brand new, unadulterated profile set up, which we might be able to utilize for some upgrades and whatnot. But I was talking to Octane Blue on Twitter, and of course he got it, Wii U right off the bat. And one of my big questions was, did the gamepad actually function? And he said that it was back like it was, where you've got like your story goals and objectives, which, believe it or not, is very helpful if you've never played on the Wii U. Instead of having to come in here and hit the pause button and check it here, you can just kind of glance down and you can kind of cycle through the screens and still be playing the game on the TV and no one knows, type of thing. So instead of me pausing it and looking down and being like, okay, we still need to kill 4 enemies, I can just be like, alright guys, we're going to head in here, and I can glance down and be like, yeah, we're missing 4 enemies. Sort of like, if I was streaming PC games and I had the second monitor type of a thing. So it worked out very well. And another thing he mentioned that was very cool, the off-screen play is back. So if it's a situation where you're playing Imaginators, tomorrow night your parents come in and they're like, hey, we've got to see the debate. We've got to see Trump versus Clinton, the final round. And you're like, man, but I'm in the middle of this. If you got the Wii U version, they can watch the debate. You can play Skylanders. And then hopefully they ditch the debate and they start playing Skylanders with you. Vote for Broccoli Guy and Chillabill. That would actually be a sweet... I'd really like to see those two somehow have a tie-in with the Super Bowl or the World Series or something. You could have a lot of fun having those two commentate something. I mean, even something political they could commentate. Just Broccoli Guy and Chillabill. That's just a good fun time in my opinion. That said, so that'll be pretty cool to kind of experience the Wii U version there. I am trying my best. I want to play through the game very, very badly, but at the same time, that greatly impacts everything I do with Skylanders research, and it makes it like a nightmare scenario. At the same time, I don't really know how to get soul gems unless I play through the game exclusively with Golden Queen, the characters I've already kind of screwed up. So I don't know. I won't go into much detail on that, but we got this guy introduced. I have to say, I'm excited about him. I really like that secondary attack and the fact that it's got knockback, and you saw what you can do there. You can send enemies away, and then you can use it from where you came to sort of put distance between you, maybe grab some power-ups, switch Skylanders, better assess the situation. If you're playing multiplayer, retreat to your friends, so on and so forth. It's actually, I believe, going to be pretty beneficial. So let me know your thoughts on Ambush, though. Are you excited about him? Are you excited for other Knight Senseis? That's going to be a good time, in my opinion. There's a good chance I will heavily create Knights and quick shots, but not sure. We'll have to play around and see what all we've got available to us. But I think Ambush is looking pretty decent here off the bat. So let's go with hashtag Zuki. Zooky, because it's kind of Zuki on the bottom path, right? So hashtag Zooky will get you a bonus brick in the Wall of Wiisdom. Wall of Wiisdom, of course, is something that I do in Wiisdom Plays Minecraft. My way of giving a shout out to you, an in-game shout out for supporting the channel, commenting, liking videos, retweeting, all sorts of things we do there. We are now well over 500 bricks, which is pretty hard to believe. I think Ominex has a good chunk of them, but still, collectively over 500 bricks. I haven't been doing it that long. I haven't gotten to play my solo world in Minecraft. I wanted to do that tonight. I was too tired. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna get back to it. Hopefully, I'll have an episode out this Friday because we're getting really backlogged on those bonus bricks. So, if you've commented, I promise it's coming. I take them chronologically. That's why I use the number system. It helps me find the hashtags. Help me locate your comments, so I'm less likely to miss them. And then I do the same thing when I number them. I'll respond to every single one, at least that I see. And so if you hashtag Zuki, I'm going to come in and I'm going to hashtag brick number 522, etc. And that gives me the best chance to find it, come in, put it in paper, and then go and put it up on the wall of wisdom. And it serves as a community build too. You can kind of control how big, how tall, how far the wall of wisdom goes. And I've got some big things planned for it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So that said, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you like Ambush, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing here with Skylanders Imaginators and you're not subscribed, I encourage you to do so. Check out my other content as well. I think you'll enjoy it. Family friendly, kid friendly. Just have a good time playing games and having fun. Similarly, if you really want to help me out, I am not in a third-party partnership. It's just me and YouTube. I do grassroots, and subsequently I get cross-promoted by everyone else and their dog. Literally, some people have partnered channels for their pets, and it's crazy. And I'm just kind of here, and my playlists get interrupted by other people's videos, and it's a sad state. YouTube didn't used to be like this when I was doing SSA, but if you have friends, if you know other people in the Skylanders, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, whatever it may be, Nintendo, and you think they would like my channel, please feel free to spread the word to them. Let them know I exist. Let them know I'm over here, and maybe they will come along and join in the fun. So that said, I hope y'all are having fun with Imaginators. It is 3:06 a.m. I nearly made my goal. I've got the previous intro rendering. I think I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed, and I will have at least made it before 3:30. And that is progress for me, trying to get to bed, get a little bit more sleep. So that said, thanks for watching. Hope y'all are enjoying, and I will catch you back here for introduction number 10, which is probably going to be Airstrike or Taekwon Crew. We'll see. We'll see. That's it. If you want somebody else, let me know. I'm trying to kind of hold off on some that have, like variants and stuff, so we can kind of do them back to back. But nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch you back here for more Skylanders